In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Three,
Fuck
2, 1.
boys.
Fuck boys.
So I'm lighting a cigar. It's Thursday. We got drinks on the table. Johnny boy, fuck are we about to do?
We're about to masturbate, boys.
You goddamn right.
Right outside of Scott's window. So
They're not gonna get that joke until next week.
Yeah.
no, this comes out after that
Oh, yeah.
fucking episode.
Duh.
So keep track.
Does it?
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm shitting.
Every week.
Every week the debate
It's
comes
been
out
like
after
this
the
for like
episode.
over a year, bud.
Fucking Bush League.
Bush League. God damn it! It is time for a Freedom Friends Master Debate. Where us, the Freedom Friends, your 4 mediocre assholes on the internet in Podcastville, solve world's problems one fucking mediocre debate topic at a time. And I believe, Jazz,
What's up?
you got one phoned in today, huh?
I do. I have one for us.
But you prefaced this. You were like, this is going to take some brain pan power.
It's not going to take some brain pan power. I just don't want any low hanging fruit.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. Is I want actual. I don't want any hip shot Fox News anger answers. I want legitimate answers.
He's looking at you, Scott.
I will give you both, sir.
There you go. All right, so
Fair and balanced.
there is a movement running through the United States right now that apparently nobody wants to make heard, and I don't give a fuck what side of your aisle you're on. I have a problem with it, and if you're on either side of the aisle, you should have a fucking problem with it. And that is the whole cancel culture thing.
Oh, okay.
So I've decided to swing the pendulum the other way, and we're a relatively conservative podcast, or libertarian podcast, however the fuck you want to define us.
Not sure.
Pretty middle of the road.
If you were going to delete something, what the fuck would you delete?
This
Ooh.
podcast. That's the low hanging fruit, and now I'll start thinking.
Yeah. So
So if I had the
and this
option,
wasn't phoned in. This is straight off of me. I want to know, like, if you were going to cancel something, what the
Okay.
fuck would you cancel
what would I cancel?
that you actually think would do some good?
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude. There's a lot of fucked up things out there.
There are.
What did they call it back in the day? The final solution? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I would like the final
Wow.
solution. I would like the final solution some people, though. That's for damn sure. Not in particular a group, but if I could pick individuals.
Greta's. All Greta's. All Greta's can fucking go.
I got some groups for you.
Yeah. do
It's
you?
called Congress, the Senate,
There
and
you
the executive branch. If we got rid of all of them and started over,
Yeah, just fucking hit the
You know what? Our
reset
document allows for that.
does it?
100%.
button. Yeah, technically.
Our document totally
We just
allows for us
gotta
to
go- I did not
remove
know-
the government.
Oh, I thought you meant like
we just gotta
execute
we
them.
gotta grow the sack to do it.
Yeah. I mean, we're built on the idea that we hated our government, so we got rid of it and started a new one.
Here's my
Well,
thing, man. There's
Is
7.8
there
billion people in the world.
Like-
That's fucking
like Jazz-
about 3 billion too many.
is there? Well, yeah, I'm all about the Thanos theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go to drop to 4. I don't want to drop to like fucking
No,
3
no.
and a fat
I'm-
half.
Look, we're all old enough to remember what this world was like with 4 billion in it. It was awesome.
I'm all about removing
Back
warning
to what you
stickers.
said.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can. There's a thing. I'm unaware of this.
Our arrangement of our governmental arrangement, it was actually then later adopted by England, and they're the only ones that actively produce it. We have the ability to actually remove our government if we feel they are not acting within the best interest of the American population, and reinstall a new government that is acting within the best interest of the people.
And what is this called? What is this under? What? Because we need a new hashtag.
So the thing is that England actually figured it out before we even did. So they actually have a system where they have the ability to literally dissolve their government and re-elect it at any point in time. So it's not even based on election cycles.
Amazing.
They can dissolve their government and re-elect it. And it happens more often than you think. About every 15 years, England actually just kind of goes, "You're all fucking fired, and we're starting over."
Oh my God.
God, why can't we do that?
Well, it's because we have turned politicians into rock stars.
Yep.
So somehow in this country, we have decided that politicians are celebrities,
You know,
and we listen to political advice from celebrities. And I'm not really sure how the fuck that happened.
I don't know
but-
if I'd ever say this, but I'm going to say it. We should take some of the things that England has done and do them here. Like politicians and the royal family was essentially what the politicians in the United States are today in England back in the day, like
Yeah.
with Princess Di. And then she died in a car accident because the paparazzi. And then you don't really hear much anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think something along those lines needs to happen. Like,
So we need
So-
paparazzi to murder our politicians?
yeah. And then
No, you don't understand is that got rid of one
I never wanted to be
figurehead.
paparazzi before.
That got rid of one figurehead person. The system that they actually have in place allows them to literally dissolve their government and re-elect all new people.
You're talking about Parliament, though. You're not talking about the royal family. They
It doesn't
can't
matter. The
dissolve
royal
that.
family actually doesn't have any political
Doesn't do
power.
shit, yeah.
So yes, they have the symbolism of the fact that the royal scepter. Symbolism.
Symbolism.
What's the symbology?
What's the symbology in all this?
I'm also a master of nameology.
Yeah, what was the guy's name?
I don't remember
Something
the-
real Greek.
Yep.
yeah, something populist.
So, but they actually have the ability to do it.
Papadopoulos.
Now, our founding documents were actually written to where we are able to throw the chains off of an oppressive government in order to install a government that is more in line with the American initiative. So it's in our document. It's in like the first 3 sentences of our fucking declaration. So
Fourscore.
the thing is that we don't
Wrong one.
I know.
because we isolate our
We hold
politicians
these
as
truths to be
celebrities.
self-evident.
Hashtag do this. Like,
And-
let's.
Well, we've also either side of the aisle, I don't really give a fuck where you vote. We have become so goddamn complacent in the idea of I can't do anything about it. Yeah, you can. Go fucking get rid of them. You can absolutely get rid of them.
Now, when you say get rid of them,
No, not like trigger solutions. Yeah.
Well, I thought we should clarify that for the listeners.
Like, we're not talking final solutions. I was
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
And by listeners, we mean Scott.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
we can actually call, and I do believe there's actually a policy to actually call for a replacement vote
Who do you call?
for any politician. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the 2, 4, or 6 year cycle, but we've so fallen into the idea of the 2, 4, and 6 year cycle that we don't do it. The first step, the argument for term limitations, is actually the first step in that direction. But we need to be able to open up to where we can actually do it's a vote of no confidence
Yeah.
in the current government, where you can actually dissolve the government and re-elect all new
They did it in
politicians.
Star Wars.
Right?
That was borrowed actually from the English model.
Yeah.
Of it's a vote of no confidence, and you can actually say
Now,
like,
do politicians vote for it, or do the American people?
the American
vote for
people
it?
vote for it.
Yeah.
Whew. That approval rating in Congress right now. Woo. Like, how do we get this on the ballot, or how do we get this?
Yeah, they're fucking
like.
useless.
Let's start this vote. Goddamn.
And the fact
it.
of the matter is that 90.
Scott's like, I'm voting today.
Yeah.
Right now.
right now. How do we do this?
He's out of the election office. He's like, "Hey, I want to place a vote." They're like, what? Like, we're not.
And the
I'm
fact-
no confidence. I'm no confidence. How do we do this?
And the fact of the matter is that on both sides you have a really loud 5%, and
Yeah.
90% of the American population is fucking pissed off with both sides. We
Yeah.
have no faith in our government to be able to make the right call about fucking anything.
Then why do we keep electing these fucking chuds?
Well,
One
It's
of
not the
it's-
5% on either side.
The thing
It's
is,
everybody else drinking the fucking Kool-Aid.
We elect new chuds all the time,
Yeah.
and old chuds for
The
fucking
answer-
50 years.
The answer
Wow.
is we are
Sheeple.
so obsessed with being right over doing the right thing that it doesn't matter. So you will
So it
vote.
muddies the water.
You will vote a shit politician in as long as the guy you don't like loses.
Yeah.
So this isn't about actually getting a
Yeah.
win. It's just about seeing the other person lose.
Wait, is that cancel
that
culture?
makes way more sense. It is.
So
I know,
and that
I-
brings me back to my
damn.
question.
I have my answer.
If there is shit you could cancel, if you legitimate shit you could cancel, and I don't mean a book or a song or whatever the fuck, legitimate things that would make a change.
Yep.
What the fuck would you actually cancel?
I know what I would cancel.
I got it too. Go ahead.
Social media.
That was mine.
Social media.
God damn it.
I am old
Yes.
enough to remember how fucking great the world
Right?
was
Yes.
before
It was
fucking
so
social
nice.
media. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We fucking kids played outside and we fucking like the streetlights came on, you came home, fucking parents weren't fucking all uppity and shit.
And the fact
People
that you
weren't being
actually had to
assholes.
have discourse with somebody face
You
to
had to have a
face.
You
fucking
talk shit,
face to
you got
face
punched in the
conversation.
face.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. Social media is what changed society, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yep.
If I
It's-
could cancel fucking anything and start at zero, social media can go fuck
social
itself.
media is the equivalent to that feeling you get of fire superiority because you have a reinforced bunker.
So
That's
Yes.
what it is.
You're-
So-
You don't
hiding
have to
behind
be
a
good at the
screen.
fight. You just don't have to be in it.
let's figure out the time machine. Go back, and I'm gonna
Just
be. I'm
snuff-
gonna,
John's got a
I'm
hot
gonna-
tub.
I'm gonna
Just
be.
snuff Tom from Facebook because he started it.
Oh no, no.
MySpace.
That was
Or
MySpace.
yeah, MySpace. Sorry,
I'm gonna
that's
go.
what
To,
I
I'm
meant.
gonna go to college with Zuckerberg, and
Just fucking
yeah, there'll be a weird bar fight one night.
And the fucker from Twitter. That fucker can go too.
dude. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Just get him hammered and get him to join the military. Twitter never happens.
There you go. There you go.
So he's saying social media. Scott,
That was mine. That was totally mine.
so we got two
Yeah.
votes for if something's got to go.
Yeah, it's social media.
It's social
Okay.
media. John, what do you got?
I haven't really thought of it yet. I've been too busy just taking in the whole conversation. You're like, what do we got? I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't think.
Jazz, it sounds like you got something on
Yeah.
deck.
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
What do you got?
The 24-hour news cycle.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love that
The
idea.
20
You get an
24
hour in the
hour-
morning, an hour in the
The
afternoon.
24-hour news cycle has to go. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean you can't have national news. By all means, you
Yeah.
have a national
I
news.
would be okay with 24 hours of news as long as it was news and not opinion.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you cannot have 24 hours of news without it turning into an editorial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 But if
It's
you
supposed
only
to be fucking news at 9, news at 11, or
Yep.
what it used to be. It was fucking the evening news was what? 6, 9, and 11
look,
or some shit.
something
bring
like
back
that.
fucking just straight up 60 minutes. You've got a fucking hour
Yeah.
to inform me of what it's been it's been a day since you did this. There's no fucking way you have 24 hours worth of news to
If you
fucking
want
deliver
color
to me.
comedy, you tune into the fucking Tonight Show and fucking or Letterman or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
I canceled 24 hour all of them. MSNBC, CBS News, Fox News, all of them fucking gone. The
Yeah.
24-hour news cycle is fucking
the world would be a better
News,
place.
gone.
news today is like, they're editorializing editorializing what is going to happen like tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's an echo chamber.
Well,
It's all echo
Right.
and
chamber
that's the
bullshit.
thing is that
Yeah.
that's why everybody can ID
It's all opinion based.
this
echo
channel
chamber.
gives you this news and this channel gives you this
Yeah,
news
and
and
it's-
I like
yeah.
this over
Well,
the
they-
other because they just
eventually
tell you what you want to hear.
They stopped even fucking trying to fucking like Fox went from the fair and balanced to we're a conservative news network.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Fucking CNN, which used to be the fucking golden standard. Back in the 90s, CNN was the golden standard for news. They were the ones that were middle of the road and told you exactly how it was.
You know what's terrifying?
And they shit the bed.
Do you know who the most balanced news network in the world is right now? And this is going to terrify everybody sitting at this bar.
The Hodge twins.
I'm going to say
No, major network.
Oh.
major network.
Major global network, the most balanced news network that's
CBS?
actually nope.
NPR.
What's that Haji one?
Al
Al
Jazeera.
Jazeera.
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera's
Yeah.
been like that for a long time.
Al Jazeera is actually the most balanced news network on the planet.
There was a time when that's all I watched.
and that should terrify you.
Yeah,
because you were overseas.
well, yeah, but I got used to it, and because people would be bitching about this, that, what have you, and I'd be like, whoa, what about all this?
Yeah, right.
And it's like my news. I watch. They're like, where do you get it? And I'm like, this or
The
Drudge
next-
Report. I'll check Drudge.
The next
You know, and-
closest one is actually BBC.
BBC's up there too. Yeah,
But Al Jazeera is actually the most like
but as far as
here's the
American channels
facts,
go, American
and then
channels,
you have to make your own call.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think CBS and NBC are now.
And they all need to go.
Yeah.
All
Because
of them need to go.
CNBC, ABC and NBC are the fucking only ones that are
Because I'm gonna go ahead and,
somewhat moderate.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it and fucking I'm already the least liked host on the show, so I don't give a fuck anyway.
I mean, that's just because you don't have a banana story. It's the only
That's true. Your news cycle that you listen to exists for one reason, and that is to sell fucking ad space.
Yeah, right.
Can
If you
confirm.
think
That is
that
great.
channel exists to give you the part of the story you're not getting,
Yep.
you're full of shit.
Speaking
They
of
have-
which, this podcast is brought to you by WarfighterTobacco.com. Use that code Freedom Friends, screw yourself that sweet 15% off. Check out wellness.us for your CBD needs. Freedom Friends 25, score your quarter off your order over there. And Aaron Robertson Insurance Group. Make sure you check out AaronRobertsonInsurance.com. Tell them we sent you.
We got one more. Redacted Supply.
And Redacted Supply. Come buy our fucking merch. God damn it, it's on there. RedactedSupply.com. Big fuck off button in the middle. Call them guys up. They got the shirts for what ails you. Anyways, you were saying, can you use consumerism?
So the 24-hour news cycle has essentially figured out how to spin news into the same thing as a fucking Marvel trailer. There's a reason those movies
fucking real,
are
dude.
billion-dollar movies, and it's because they spin you up on that trailer so that you go buy the ticket and watch it. If they can sell you on the fucking hype of the news, you'll sit through the commercials so that you can hear what the rest of the story is on the back end. The thing is that all the newscasters that actually had any sort of integrity doesn't matter anymore. That's why they're all prim and proper, and they're all big-titty blonde bitches that are delivering you all that news that you want to hear.
Speaking the truth.
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
It is a fucking hype machine. They are a media engine. They are not a news network. They are a media engine. They
be
have
fair.
figured out 24 hours
fair,
of keeping you on fucking dope you're addicted to so that you will continue to buy their ad space that they are making billions of dollars off of, and they don't give a fuck that you are tearing apart your own country so that you can see the fucking ads for the fucking iron neck weight machine that's on their fucking channel because they bought the right ad space.
One of the hottest ones, though, is Tommy Lauren, and she's actually pretty straight up.
She's not straight.
No, she's not.
No, she's very right.
No, she's not.
She's super right.
Yeah, like none of them are, and there's just as much. There's just as many hotties on the left side. It doesn't matter.
I want to cancel the woke culture.
There you go. That's legit.
Yeah.
It's a solid plan, buddy.
John, like, I mean, you know me, right? I think everybody should be treated as equals.
Yep.
Nothing less and nothing more.
Right.
The
than
trick is
equals.
assume that everybody is equally a piece of shit, and they have to prove otherwise to you.
Yeah, well,
You'll be
or-
a happier person.
Yeah, right. Or I mean, but like equals, right? Like, I don't care if you're trans. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I will treat you as an equal. I won't treat
No,
you.
if you're one of those made up ones, you can go fuck yourself.
I won't treat you better, and I won't treat you worse. Right?
Yeah.
You are.
I'm
equal.
non-binary. No, you're fucking not. You're confused and probably have a fucking mental disorder.
If you want to hate me because I'm a white male, I don't care. I'm going to treat you like I would treat any other white male, no matter what you are.
Yeah.
Equal. We're all equal people, right? Like, why do I have to give special treatment to a small percentage of the population? I don't understand it.
I agree, dude. I agree. No, that's a good pull. Woke culture. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
But but let's be real though. What does woke culture stem from? Media issues, media fucking monopolies
Right.
on bullshit, and social media.
But I feel like
They're
so
taught that.
I,
shit.
I disagree on that's where woke culture came from.
Where do you think it came from?
Teachers.
So woke culture came from the fact that motherfuckers won't accept the fact that they are not extraordinary.
yeah.
Yes.
99.9% of people are fucking average as fuck. You are not special.
You are not special.
So
You know,
participation
actually-
trophies
actually,
is
you know
what
what?
started
So
it.
the
Yeah.
woke
Collectively.
culture came from, if I can figure out this weird, obscure way of figuring out how I'm offended, or now I'm into this sub-minority of a sub-minority fucking group, then that gives me something to latch onto and make myself important. And you're not. You're not fucking important. You're not a celebrity. You're not fucking like
so
you're
collectively, the things that you guys want to cancel, social media and the 24-hour news cycle, I think both play a factor in it. Because, like you were saying, you're not a celebrity. You're not important. The reason that people
But you're
think
doing
they
shit
are
for likes.
No, the reason that people think they are is because of social media. Whether it's fucking Snapchat, TikTok, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, I got 100,000 followers. Yeah, people they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they don't
wouldn't
care.
piss on you to put out a fire, bro.
No. And then,
But
but
in
if
your
they get
mind, they
big
do.
enough, then the news picks it up,
Yeah, sure.
and then they get so it's just
and
vicious
you get your
cycle.
5
Yep.
seconds of fame.
Yeah.
Like there's a chick on TikTok. She's an army veteran who got famous because she went and did like this. She's a cute little Asian chick that does like this like funny little face. Like she's like does like this funny little face at the end of her video.
Yeah.
And she got famous because of it. And she's got like millions of followers now. And she's all fucking huge influencer bullshit. She contributes fucking nothing except a silly face. There's no contribution there. There's nothing. And I'm just as fucking bad because I fucking follow her. So I'm perpetuating the issue that I'm bitching about. You know what I mean? I follow her and it's like, fuck, dude, like why? And I follow her because I'm curious. I'm curious as to why people fucking follow you. Is there content? Is it good? Do you talk about anything? No, she does TikTok dances and a fucking funny face. That's it. That's all this chick does. But because she's fucking attractive and can fucking do this, she's come up with this idea where like now all of a sudden she started talking because now I guess Asian hate is a big thing.
Is it?
Like I don't know. I thought racism was racism. I thought it was bad across the board. And all of a
I
sudden,
don't
like,
hate anybody, so I don't see
Yeah.
any of this.
or I hate everybody.
Yes.
equally.
Yeah,
No, I know
like-
what you're talking about with that though, because I've seen that whole like stop Asian hate push,
Yeah,
and I
what
was
is
like,
that, dude?
when
Like,
the
where
fuck
did it
did we
come
start
from?
hating Asians?
Like I didn't know.
I didn't know.
A straight white males must have missed that fucking
I'm
memo
willing
because I
to
don't
bet that
remember
they
this.
forgot that they bombed the fuck out of Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, right.
There's only some
happened.
Asians.
Nothing happened.
But even then, it's like we got over it. They gave us a gift. We got a whole bunch of fucking cherry blossoms in DC. By the way, those bitches aren't fucking native. Like,
That's true. Them
Like-
shits are from Japan, dog.
Right.
like it just turns
I've
into
been to
one
the
of these
Cherry
things
Blossom
where,
Festival. It's awesome.
but it comes at what you were talking about during the podcast with Charles Barkley. And he was talking about black and white people and keeping us divided. But that Asian thing literally feels like they've invented the next wave of
Yeah.
what we can be angry about.
Yeah, it's just fucking outrage culture.
Because heaven forbid that we actually find some stuff that we could all come together as a country and celebrate about, because god damn it, a unified country would become fucking dangerous.
yeah.
Right.
Because a unified country realizes that, oh, by the way, all you people at the top that we have the ability to fucking get rid of,
You were the ones being
you're the
divisive.
fucking problem.
Yeah.
And so by the way, so now get the fuck out, and we're gonna put people in that are actually gonna figure out how to bring us
And I
together
feel like we were closer
instead of
to
creating
that.
divide.
I feel like we were closer to that prior to social media.
We were.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we were on the up, man. The economy was fucking great. We weren't fucking scared of shit. We were goddamn.
Why do
we
you
were fucking
thi-
America.
Why do you
dude.
think the CEOs of social media companies get to sit down with Congress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
Like,
should scare the fuck out
Yes.
of
That
us.
right. That alone should freak you the fuck out. Like,
yes. Like,
And we
that's a whole
broadcast-
different fucking episode.
yeah. But I mean that's why I think like, if I had a time machine, I would love to go back in fucking time and just be like, we gotta rock, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Okay, so we have 2 for social media.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on
The news cycle.
24-hour news
Yeah,
cycles.
and I'm
Gotta
on-
fucking go.
And I'm on woke culture.
yeah. I think this is all solid
Wokeism.
plans.
Yeah.
I love all 4 of these.
And to be honest with you, I think if we delete social media and the 24-hour news cycle, yours
Wokeism
solves
goes
itself.
Goes away, dude. It
It's
solves
fucking
itself,
great.
dude.
It
Yeah.
is great.
Fucking amazing. Imagine that. I never thought I'd say the 90s were better, but fuck.
I mean,
Dude, the 90s were awesome.
Right?
I had friends from every walk of life. Everybody was fucking happy.
Yeah.
All we were worried about was who was best at the Tootsie Roll. Like that was the
Right?
whole fucking world.
Goddamn right. Making up the lawnmower dances and shit.
Fucking, I wanted to be good at the Tootsie Roll, and I wanted a white convertible 5.0. Like that was all I wanted in life.
Or a Jeep.
I knew
And if you don't get that fucking reference, go educate yourself.
Yeah, get your shit together, you fucking child. Well, fuck, boys.
Yep.
I think on that note, I'm going to raise my glass.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Say thank you for being my freedom friend. Like, share, subscribe, smash all those buttons. Check us out on YouTube. Fucking give us a fucking subscribe on YouTube.
We're
We'd
almost
appreciate
halfway to that monetization thing.
We're almost there. We're
Go
almost
tell
there.
people to follow us on YouTube and
Yeah.
then just ignore the notification.
Yeah, fuck it. Like
Just-
you don't ignore a million of fucking notifications every day
Just
anyways. Fuck.
follow. You don't have to hit the bell thing.
Yeah,
Just
follow.
subscribe.
Yeah, just subscribe.
So
it.
you don't get notifications.
It's all good, dog.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good.
So
That's capitalism at work.
I think and also, tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your mom's friend.
You're goddamn right. Scott shaved, so you know what he got last night.
Damn right. It's a good weekend.
He found himself a butthole scarf.
So you're playing with a new lighter over there, Mikey.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've at that boils right into the three little things for a happy life that we like to advise around here. What's that
little-
first one?
Nice little fun things, man. Like smoke on.
Scott?
Drink on.
Johnny boy, hit him with it.
God damn it, boys.
Freedom the fuck on.
See you next week.